alaikum everyone. I hope you're doing really well. My name is Humna and I share on this channel the content that I feel is connected to art, healing and spirituality. I was making shorts about this topic that a friend of mine, a friend, companion, whatever it is, she messaged me asking me, Hamna, how can I do this? And I thought I'll make some shorts for her. But then it was feeling very divided. So I thought I'm just going to hop on here and just sort of share it as a video, and maybe it reaches somebody out there who might also need this. So it's the question was, how can I make my own decisions without disappointing others? You see, one of the things we really have to understand is that the world around us is getting very noisy. So we hear a lot of things, we see a lot of things, we, absorb a lot of things. So empaths like me are constantly taking in energy from other people. So we have to be very protective of who is in our energy, right? But you reach a certain point in your life when you are going through healing, and you don't want to disappoint or hurt other people, but in the same time you also have to take care of your own energy and be loyal to yourself. Now it's so important to do this exercise, to cut off from your loved ones. I know it sounds like, Hamna, that's not possible. So what I highly suggest is that you do is 5 to 10 minutes, or maybe 15 minutes, or maybe it's a lot, people will I can't spend 15 minutes, but 5 to 15 minutes I highly recommend through a day, every single day, as a commitment to your healing. Connect to your soul. Go within your being and speak to yourself. You see, Allah is constantly talking to us. It is we who don't stop, and we're constantly listening to our father, to sisters, to brothers, to kids and husbands and all that sort of stuff, right? So we are constantly taking in information from people, but we're not really having a dialogue with Allah. So when we make time for Allah, automatically we receive His answers, we receive the guidance in our soul through our intuition, and our intuition gets louder and louder the more we practice this. So if every day you were to do, say, minimum 5 minutes, right, of sitting with yourself and asking this question, how am I feeling today? That's it. You don't even have to go have full-on conversations about anything, but just the fact that you are concerned about your own soul and you are concerned about your connection with Allah, you automatically start having that the volume of your intuition will bit by bit, day by day, increase. And what that does is, like a sun, imagine the sun here of your intuition. You give it value, you give it attention, you give it focus. You're sitting with yourself, asking yourself, how am I feeling today? And then it comes, I am not feeling blah blah and I am feeling blah blah, right? So there's a communication. You have to become your own friend. When you become your own friend, the bestest friend ever possible, what that does is, the friends that you have around you, their voices go down, and the inside voice actually expands like the sun, and you are guided by your inside light, by your inside connection, your intuition of Allah. And the noise outside actually literally fades away. And I'm not lying to you. The more you practice this, the more you will realize that people, you won't be able to hear them. They kind of will go mute, literally mute. You'll hear them almost, but they won't be able to touch you inside, because your inside intuition has become so powerful that it holds you in a way that, you know, it really doesn't, they can say whatever they want, it's just not gonna sink in because you're so strong from the inside. So this is what I highly recommend, that when you want to make decisions for yourself, if you really want to be guided by your true authentic being, you have to make time for your connection with yourself. Now, of course, there's other ways of doing it. People do meditation. That helps hugely, guys. I cannot not like I can't not recommend meditation. It really helps you to calm your nervous system down. And it's something I don't even think words can ever explain. We try to explain this is meditation, that is meditation. Meditation is being with yourself at peace and having a conversation, not like going zen and killing your bread and having no thoughts. Killing your bread, I mean killing your brain, but not having thoughts. Meditation is all about allowing the thoughts to come, being conscious of it, let them be in your head, and then once you've had the communication with your intuition, they sort of just dissipate into like nothingness, like clouds. For me, art is another way of, like, every single day I do art so that I can connect to my voice through shapes and creations that I do. But that's, if that's something that you'd like to try, you can send me a message and I can share the details of my weekly sessions, which I do through Zoom. Or you can go on to Patreon, and even if you do the small exercises, I share them to connect with your emotional being. If you do them, I mean, not with, when you do them, they will help you increase your emotional dialogue within your being. And so that's something that also is really good. Also, if you want one-to-one sessions, you can send me a message and I can take you on a journey in yourself to your light, because that's my soul's calling. That's what I do. That's where I feel like being able to guide people to their authentic true light, connect them to their creator, and make them see what a beautiful being Allah has created us. And so if that's something, then yeah, send me a message and I'll share the details of how you can start your healing journey with me. But of course, that is something you will be guided by your intuition, so no force. Always remember, healers are not people you choose. Healers are actually attracted to you. They come to you, they make themselves visible to you when you are ready to heal. So don't like go looking for a healer. The healer is always there. It is you who has to open yourself to say, I want to heal this now, and the healer will just appear itself, right? So yeah, anyway, I hope I answer this person's question. Again, I'm going to say, how can I make my own decisions without disappointing others? This part, the disappointing others, I just want to say a little bit on that. You see, when we are attached to these people and not attached to the creator, we are always worried about what people will think. But if you are speaking from your intuition guided by Allah, then you will be speaking that what He wants you to do, right? So you'll be doing exactly that you are being guided by Allah to do. Now, people can judge you for your actions when you do them based on your intuition. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't attach yourself as to how they will feel by your behavior. Because when you attach your actions based on their disappointment, you are rejecting your intuition, which is from God. So you are choosing an idol. I hope I'm making sense. You are choosing somebody as God. And so you're giving that somebody priority over your own voice, over your own intuition, over your own creator. And that's something that, you need to like kind of, it is better to disappoint people than to disappoint God, is what I'm going to leave you with. And just before I go, sorry, I just remember something. Every single prophet in Quran went through a journey of going within. They were removed from their comfort zone and they had to travel across seas, across deserts, across wherever they needed to. They needed to shift their energy and they needed to leave behind that what they were comfortable in to make that hijrat to that what Allah wanted and needed them to do for their soul's growth, right? So in that way, when we are constantly surrounded by people and we get fogged by everybody's opinion, what we should be doing. What we really need to do is do that hijrat to your inside world. So you have to leave that world that you are part of, your comfort zone, and go towards that what is uncomfortable, which is your own being. So many people are so scared of talking to themselves because they're so always surrounded by people, and it's so important to kind of go into silence zones. I swear to God, your life changes when you spend time with yourself. And I hope that helps you in some way. If it does, leave me a comment, connect with me, send me a message, book for a one-to-one session if that's what you want. You can follow me on Instagram and TikTok, and I'd love to hear from you. Take good care of yourselves, everyone. Enjoy your evening, and just don't attach yourselves to what makes people happy. Focus on what will make Allah happy. And Allah will be happy when you listen to your heart and you value who you are, because that's what He values, you. You and you and you. Just the way you are. I love you. Take care, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye for now.